Hello, my second grade class. I hope you guys are doing well with all your homework and stuff. Remember, if you need any help on any homework or classwork, I'm just a phone call away. I'll still be staying in touch with you guys. As promised, this is week 3 and the third book. Today's book is called North of the Rio Grande by Brian Cranis, illustrated by Anka Glusick. As the sun goes down over the valley of the Rio Grande River, an evening breeze springs up. The breeze stirs the mesquite that grows on the hillside above the river. The people who live near the river welcome the cool breeze. It is refreshing after the hot summer day. As darkness approaches, lights come on in towns and cities along the river. In the clear night sky above the valley, the stars are visible. They shine like thousands of bright diamonds in the night air. The Rio Grande River flows between Texas and Mexico. It forms a natural border between Mexico and the United States. Mexicans refer to this region as La Fronte. Many people who live in Texas towns such as Laredo and Rio Grande City are Mexican American. Many Mexican Americans are bilingual. This means that they speak 2 languages, in this case, Spanish and English. In Laredo, 94% of people are of Hispanic origin. About 75% are bilingual. Signs around town are in Spanish and in English. The people of this region celebrate Mexican holidays. They want to remember the tradition, customs of their native country. Some Mexican American families have lived in southwestern Texas for many years. Many other Mexican Americans have moved there recently. Like millions of people from around the world, they have come to the United States in search of better job opportunities. It is dinner time now in the Rio Grande Valley. Families have gathered to eat and relax after a long day. Every culture has its own special foods, and Mexican Americans prepare many delicious dishes. One popular item is called chili relleno. This dish is made by stuffing a long green chili pepper with cheese. The chili pepper is then dipped in egg, rolled in flour, and fried in oil. Does that not sound good, kids? That sounds good to me. Another favorite dish is carne adoba. It is thin slices of roast pork soaked in red chili pods. People need lots of water to drink when they eat carne adoba. It is very spicy. No meal is complete without at least one dish made of beans. Frijoles or pinto beans are the kind of beans used most often in Mexican American cooking. Other Mexican American foods include enchiladas, tamales, tacos, and burritos. They have become popular all over the United States. This is making my mouth water, boys and girls. Many people in the United States enjoy summer barbecues. On this beautiful evening, some Mexican American families are enjoying a barbecue in their backyards. They might grill meat over mesquite wood. The mesquite gives the meat a smoky flavor. After dinner, people stay outdoors. They enjoy relaxing under the blanket of stars that covers the night sky. Some people talk with friends, and some turn on the radios. The sounds of music, talking, and laughing come from open windows and backyards. Local radio stations often play a type of popular music known as tieno. The word actually means Texan. It is used to mean Texan of Mexican American descent. Tieno music is played by Mexican American musicians. Tieno songs are sung in Spanish. Listening to strong rhythms of Tieno music makes people want to get up and dance. Tieno music groups may play different styles of music. Some traditional bands are known as concertos, meaning joining with others. They consist of an accordion, a guitar, a bass, and drums. Other groups have more modern sounds. An electronic synthesizer is used to produce the sound of the accordion. The rhythm section has an electric guitar and an electric bass. Some Mexican Americans who live in southwestern Texas are migrant workers. They work in the fields harvesting fruits and vegetables. Their work is seasonal. They work only during the time of the harvest. Throughout the rest of the year, they travel to other parts of the United States to find work. Tinejo music is very important to the migrant workers. They have taken this music with them to California, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, New Mexico, Florida, Michigan, and Ohio. Local radio stations in town near the migrant labor camps play Tieno music. Workers also like to listen to Tieno music on cassettes while working in the fields. Mexican American mariachi bands play another type of music. Mariachi bands consist of guitars, violins, and trumpets. The musicians wear brightly colored Mexican costumes. The costumes include the wide-brimmed Mexican hat known as a sombrero. Mariachi musicians stroll around as they play traditional Mexican music. They perform at weddings and other celebrations as well as in hotels and restaurants. May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Mexican Americans celebrate Mexican holidays such as Cinco de Mayo with a fiesta or festival. They may also have a parade on Cinco de Mayo or the 5th of May in 1862. The Mexican army defeated French forces. The battle marked a turning point in Mexico's successful effort to drive the French out of Mexico. At Christmas parties, birthday parties, and other celebrations, Mexican Americans often have a piñata. The piñata is a brightly decorated container made of clay or paper mache. It is filled with candies, toys, and confetti. It is hung from the ceiling of a room or from a tree in the backyard. One by one, each child is blindfolded and given several chances to hit the piñata with a stick. When the piñata breaks apart, all the children run for the goodies that shower down. Like the Mexican American traditions, piñatas have become popular all over the United States. Have you guys ever tried a piñata before? Mexican Americans in southwestern Texas keep the culture alive through their language and customs, music, food, and games. By celebrating their own culture, Mexican Americans have contributed greatly to the cultural life of the land of north of the Rio Grande. The United States would be a different country without the special influence of our southern neighbors. The end. Now, boys and girls, tell me what you thought of this book. Tell me what kinds of food you would like to eat from that part of the country. Remember, keep up the good work with your school, and if you need any help, I am just a phone call away. See you next week. Bye, boys and girls.